Whether you're a carrier or a vendor on site, your safety is very important to us. Many companies operate under the Shelley Company's name, including but not limited to Shelley Materials, StoneCo, Allied Corporation, and Jefferson Materials. No matter what location or company you are at, this training applies to all Shelley Company mines. If you are a carrier, you should already be aware of Shelley's safety expectations, as your company has signed an agreement to abide by our safety and loading procedures. While this video will help you identify potential hazards you may encounter during your visit, we cannot address every hazard on a mine site. At the conclusion of this training, voice any concerns or questions to one of our mining professionals. All mines are covered by MSHA, Mine Safety and Health Administration, which has strict safety and training requirements. As your preferred stone provider, Shelley is committed to your safety and well-being while you are on site. Directional signs have been placed at the entrance and along the roadways that you will be using. All roadway signs must be obeyed at all times. Example of a roadway signs are yield, right-of-way, blasting instructions, and one-way traffic. You may notice berms and barricades on site. These safety measures help prevent mobile equipment from overturning and, in some cases, restrict access to certain areas. Never go into a bermed or barricaded area. While driving on mined property, seatbelts must be worn at all times. Customers may not leave their vehicles unless specifically instructed to do so. If you are instructed to leave your vehicle, it is mandatory that you comply with the following MSHA regulations. Set your parking brake. Shut down the vehicle. Use 3 points of contact while exiting and chalk one tire. Under no circumstances are you to enter the bed of your truck or climb on top of loaded material. These two unsafe acts could put you at grave risk and are strictly prohibited by Shelley and MSHA. When outside of your vehicle, all proper personal protective equipment must be worn at all times, i.e., reflective vest, hard hat, safety glasses, and safety-toed boots. However, additional PPE such as hearing protection, gloves, respirator, and fall harness, among other equipment, may be required depending on the task. Proper PPE is important to ensure your safety while on mined property. If you do not have required PPE, check with plant management. In certain cases, they may be able to assist you. Do not smoke or use flame-producing devices. Obey no smoking or open flame signs in the areas where flammables exist. Welding may occur today. Avoid areas where welding fumes or engine exhaust are present until they are properly ventilated. When welding, do so in a properly designated area and with proper eye protection. Plan your work. Always select and use the correct tools for the work on hand. Be aware as equipment operators have blind spots you may not be aware of. Never assume they see you. Always never approach or cross paths with any mobile equipment unless you have first established contact with the operator and he or she understand your intentions. Confirm eye contact. Most mobile equipment is equipped with CB radios. Look for channel information posted. If CB channels are not posted, a safe means of communication must be established before proceeding. Some mining facilities may have unique hazards, such as train track crossings or water hazards. Always stop, listen, and look before crossing train tracks, and wear flotation devices when working around water hazards. Depending on the product you are purchasing, you may be required to enter into the mine pit. If so, be sure you know the correct traffic pattern. Traffic patterns in the pit may change from location to location. Stay clear of high wall hazards by not entering behind berms or barricades. Stay in your vehicle at all times. Please read and obey all posting signage. Exiting the vehicle while in the pit will result in immediate removal from our facilities. Fire extinguishers are located on all mobile equipment and inside tunnels. First aid kits are typically located in offices and buildings. Most facilities have a safe place to go in case of an emergency, such as a tornado. If inclement weather is pending, you will be given specific instructions by a Shelley mining professional. Blasting may occur today. Shelly has strict blasting policies to ensure the safety of customers, vendors, and team members. Since blasting procedures vary between facilities, the plant manager will give you specific instructions if blasting is scheduled. If you are aware of an injury or incident that occurs while on property, immediately contact the plant manager or the nearest Shelly mining team member. Many team members are trained to assist with incidents and injuries. While on site, be aware and avoid contacting energized electrical installations, including power lines, equipment cables, substations, and transformers. Contacting energized electrical installations could result in serious injury or death. If you are required to enter the plant area, be aware of the hazards presented by moving equipment, such as conveyors, drive belts, rollers, and pulleys. If exposed to the moving equipment, extremities, long hair, and loose clothing can become entangled and cause serious injury. While on foot around the plant, stay alert and avoid potential slip, trip, and fall hazards. Never walk or climb on an active stockpile. If you are required to conduct work on the plant, be sure to review and strictly adhere to the company's lockout, tagout, tryout, policy and procedures prior to starting your work. This concludes your hazard awareness training. Depending on your exposure to hazards, additional training may be required. And remember, safety is our family business. It is our moral obligation to make sure our family comes home to their families at the end of each day. We will see you at the ball field. Shelly thanks you for choosing us as your preferred stone provider. Have a safe day.